Hello and welcome. And in today's video, I want to share with you the important message and probably give you the different perspective from a bigger picture. Why putting yourself as number one priority in your life is important. First, in case you don't know me, my name is MartinaK, and I'm clarity and alignment coach, and I'm helping women to find their true calling so that they can live truly fulfilling life that's right for them, and especially start living now. And all this, my coaching or teaching is kind of the result of my personal transformational journey. And along my journey, I developed a fulfilling formula, which I'm teaching others women, but also mainly helping them to find a clarity on what's right for them, sharing very useful strategies and tools and practical one to be able to deal with any kind of difficult situations and challenges that we all face through the life, and also mainly have more understanding about yourself, so about self-awareness, how the mind and body works, and especially to uncover the inner power that's already inside of you, and get clarity on how it look like for you on your own genius, but especially to own that inner power and use it for a good purpose, for a greater meaning. And so either believe or not, all these great goodies which I just mentioned, they all come down to answering one simple question: what do you want, or who you are? And okay, two simple questions. And but it all starts with answering the question, what do you want? And why is it important to knowing this answer to this simple question, and why actually many people are having difficulties to answer, to come up with the answer to this question? And not knowing answer to this question for yourself can be definitely disheartened, and you may feel like that others are using you as a tool to get what they want, if you are not clear on what do you want. And not even saying that we are living in the times where many of us are feeling that there is greater chaos, the lots of uncertainty, and it all comes down to the system that's been built based on economy is kind of falling apart, and the new one hasn't been built yet. And so no wonder that also the trust which we used to look up at, and to our leaders, to the government, and to probably businesses or organizations, is broken. And most of you people are also losing the sense of their own identity. They don't know who they are, and we are more than others times looking for the compass, for the northern star, or for the inner hero, that actually for the heroes that we can look up to, or who we can follow, who we can trust, who we can identify with the self. And of course, all these the factors which I just mentioned, they are leading us that that we kind of lost this certainty within ourselves, and which is also a great thing happening this time, because it forces us to dive a little bit deeper and asking more difficult questions, to find the truth who actually we are. And once we start uncovering those layers, and starting with a question, asking the question, what do you want? We will go a little bit deeper with the answer. And of course, I'm not saying only, not meaning the question, what do you want? What kind of thing do you want next for the dinner, or what do you want to buy? But of course, that question, what do you want, is got a bigger complex, and it's hidden the truth, which is inside of you. And as you start uncovering the layers of what you don't want, you will also start uncovering the layers, what you will become closer to the truth, what you really want, and actually who you are. And that relates to the knowing yourself, accepting yourself for who you are, and also loving yourself for who you are. And you will start remembering who you are and the inner power, which I mentioned at the beginning, that's already inside of you. And probably you are not aware of it, or how to use it to your own advantage and for the advantage of all of good. And so once you start remembering who you are, you will also discover that the hero which we used to look up at, and we are desperate for those heroes, is actually inside of you. And that's the inner compass which you are looking for, and the inner northern star which you want to follow is inside of you. And once you start building your life on that inner confidence, you will also build that certainty that's inside of you, because you will have the clarity on who you are, and also you will start radiant, you will start operating at different level of energy, and so you will attract different kind of opportunities, different kind of people who will be aligned with on the truth of who you are. And that's the way how you actually also start building the external credibility, and radiate your inner power further on based on the truth of yourself. So that's it. And probably just going back into giving you that perspective of the bigger picture, that why we are living in greatest time, I believe, because even when it may feel like that we are going through a lot of chaos, uncertainty, and the fear, because the system which has been built on economy is not aligned with our true nature. So from it was just a matter of time when it started falling apart, and because it was built all upside down. And as I broken down to you in earlier factors here, and why is it everything falling apart? Because the trust which we were looking up at is actually inside of us. So once we realized and turned it wheel upside down, then we realized that we can start building the new world, our own reality, our own life, which is actually aligned with who we are, and instead of following some kind of heroes outside of ourselves. So I hope that a little helps you to look at the current situation from a little bit different perspective, from a bigger picture, and that actually is all happening for the reason. And once you are willing to start look at things from a little bit different way of thinking, from a different perspective, and of course when you are willing to uncover your own truth and start building that inner confidence which starts inside of you. So I hope you found this helpful, and thank you for watching. And if you have any other questions or would like to ask me or anything, then obviously post in the comment. Bye.